he the teacher. You know the vibes. Yeah, yo. I know we tough. I know we tough. But lift your head up, my brother, don't cry.
All right, so during the early stages of the pandemic, when we were all, or most of us were inside, most of us had to find inspiration to keep going, and that was definitely the case for recording artist Runkus, who's now, whose new album drops today, rightly dubbed In: Side. He joins us now. Morning to you, sir. Good to have you on Smile this morning. How you do?
Much love, respect.
Good
Good
morning. I want to talk to you first about that album cover. Shauna, can you put that up again, please? It's a shot we had coming into the feature. Tell me a little bit. I find it so interesting. I'm not sure why, but tell me about this cover. What is this cover saying, Runkus?
Thank you for acknowledging it. But I mean, a person of the arts like yourself, I'm glad that it caught your eye. Because much love to Celestial, that's Destiny Condescend, and definitely Solas Inc., that's Joshua Solas. They were the creative directors, along with myself, in creating this masterpiece. You know what I mean? Really and truly, it's about being stuck inside the house, but while we're stuck inside the house, we're stuck inside ourselves, our minds, especially our phones. You know what I mean? The whole entire world that our phones and social media let us escape into.
I see. Deep.
Yes. it's you know what I mean? It's like one of them things there, like it's straightforward, but it's deep as well.
Yep. As is the name of the album, because most of us think inside, we think physically inside, but the way you've broken it out, you have the in with the colon on the side, you've broken it apart, which means you're delving deep into yourself, correct?
Yeah. Okay. And that is what I mean by, that's what the cover means, because sometimes we can be into ourselves in a positive way or into ourselves in a negative way. So we're into ourselves inspiring ourselves, motivating ourselves, or we're into ourselves thinking about those same situations but depressing ourselves, not being grateful for the fact that we're here and able to think in the first place.
All right, so let's break that out a little further, because in a year like 2020, many of us were stuck inside of ourselves in a negative way. You are actually experiencing a kind of creative boost, a surge in your creativity. A lot of artists couldn't produce Runkus, but you were the opposite. So tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, we're stuck in my city, which is Portmore. St. Catherine got a lockdown. I'm sure you're aware of it. Mm-hmm. And love goes out to any city, town, country, nation that is on a lockdown or was on a lockdown, because it's not easy to be confined to your same space. You know what I mean? Like it's like being on prison time. You know what I mean? And nothing is wrong with that if it's a disciplinary thing, but if it's just taken from you, the privilege of the movement, of leaving about anything at all like that, it's a difficult thing to deal with. So being locked down in my space in Portmore, the studios in Portmore, and it was fight or flight. It was either let the situation affect me or affect the situation.
Yes, got you. So you happened to it. You didn't allow it to happen to you. I love that. So tell me about some of the tracks on it and some of the folks that you actually recorded with. This is a 10-track LP. It says it captures the anxiety and promise of life in the age of lockdown and reset. Some of the tracks: Turn Your Yard, Mask, Second Wave, Everybody Going Live, Quarantine Slide, Make It Breathe, and you've collaborated with some great folks. So tell me a little bit first about the album itself, and then tell me about...
The song on the track is called Waiting. It's also a play on waiting, because we're also just waiting to go outside.
But also waiting to keep our heads above water.
Yes.
So a little bit about why you decided to release now, and how you market this album in the middle of what is still, I hear people call it panoramic, they call it all sorts of things, but in the middle of a pandemic, how is this going to be received? How are you hoping for it to be received, and how are you going to disseminate it so that it has the reach that you want it to have?
So this is my first project since 2016. We already had planned to put out music actually last year, had a whole entire, a way other set of music, you know what I mean? 14 track project, but things on time, so we had to move up and just reshuffle. And the surge of, as you say, creativity led me to this project, and I give thanks because something had to come out of the situation. You know what I mean? Like we couldn't just let the situation go by and just be a slave to the situation, if you may. You know what I mean? So in them time where social media is a prominent thing, this is just a project that will help me to ground with my G's, as I call them, fans, my supporters, my family, my friends, people that love and support the music from near and far. So nowadays you can travel around the world without even taking a plane, and you know what I
Tell me
mean.
about it. Yep, yep,
So
yep, yep, yep. Such is the power of social media. Is that where we find the album? Where will your
if you can,
fans be able to access
it's
it?
everywhere right now on all platforms. You type in Runkus, it should be the latest release. It's called Inside, in colon side. You know what I mean? And big up to Smile Jamaica and platforms like this that make you travel around the world.
Love that.
So that's it.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Runkus. So you have a whole bank of tunes on another album that you were supposed to release that will soon
Yeah.
see the light of day. So you have material in the safe, in the vault.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice, 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 nice. Good to
Yeah, I'm
talk to you,
sorry, say
man.
never win that game the while ago. You should have win that
I
game. I
did
mean,
win. Did I win?
did you
I
win?
didn't win. Did I win? I think I won.
I hope you won. Because I never did I pull some tricks while ago.
You know, see, somebody gets it, Runkus. You get it. You get
I'm
it.
pretty much in there move away, but not like.
Better you say it than me. Thank you, Runkus. All the best with the album. It's called Inside. Everybody look it up, download it, and make sure you listen and get to know all the tunes.
Yeah,
Happy to
big
talk
love,
to you
big
this
love.
morning and looking to hear more from you, sir. Take good care.
Yeah, respect. And respect to all of you guys there for everything that you're doing. Respect to all the artists that participate in the project and people that participate. We give thanks.
All right, Runkus. All right, look out for the album. It's called Inside on all platforms now. Take a break on Smile Jamaica. See, more to come. Soon come.
On the telly and I die. Say imagine you Machiavelli in a crime. Tell me who shot the sheriff for the stool pack of eyes. So why get a youth? I tell you rise. Pull up in the